There are two ways of excretion in our body. One is through this excretory system, kidney and all that. Another way is by sweating. The sweating is two methods. When we are doing hard work, it comes out. That also contains salt. Salt, if you have tasted or not. I have tasted many times. When we are doing hard work, it will be sweating. Both the hands are occupied. That will go on your face. Sometimes it touches the lips. I have tasted, it will be salty. If you want, you can taste your own this one and wash your mouth afterwards. Now this also contains salts. So there are two. Plus the sweating keeps the body in a proper temperature condition. See, suppose if you have a fever, you have an excess heat. The medicine is given. Immediately all will say, oh, you are sweating. You are sweating. That means it makes the body cool. The regular temperature of the body, you know what is the normal temperature. See how kidney is placed, where is placed. Can you see the inner part of your abdomen, just below the chest level, and almost abdomen under the leg, no? Below the abdomen it is placed. And you have right and left kidney, I told you. The first part, then calyces. This calyces, there are 6 to 10 in number. This only receives the blood first and started for cleaning. Then the renal pelvis, pelvic. We are talking about pelvic bone, pelvis. That is that's two side of the leg, upper leg, almost down part of the stomach. It is there. Then medulla, then cortex. Then the ureter, the tube that extends to the urinary bladder. Then the renal artery, and the renal vein takes the blood for filtering or for cleaning. This is a simple explanation will do. This is they have opened up the kidney. This is called cross section of kidney. This is small little explanation will do. You draw this diagram also. The aquatic animals and single-celled and multicellular small animals, they don't have systems. What they will do, they are in the water. It comes in with all the wanted material for their body. Then collect the waste and go out. So it comes in, wash out, send it out. See, some animals send urea out. Some animals like a fish and all send ammonia outside. It's another chemical, that's ammonia acid. Suppose if you are not maintaining your water content in the kidney, or if you are taking lot of medicines, all this give more work to the kidney, because all the medicine waste has to go to the filter. Naturally, sometimes a kidney failure takes place. A person can donate their kidney, because there are two kidneys. One can be donated to someone if both are working in a good condition. For some people, both are failed. Cleaning work is done by outside. That process is called dialysis. That process is called, because accumulation of salt in your body, excretion is not done. Your first the face will be puffy and body will be puffy, salt will be accumulated. For that reason they do dialysis instead of a kidney. Then the machine will do the cleaning part of your body. Then after some time they will for a donor. Donor means a person who can give a kidney for this person. Once the kidney is got, it's fixed, operated, and it is placed in the body, and it start working. Then that person can lead almost a normal life. Now our medical world is very much improved, almost lead. But for that sake, we cannot neglect our body. Our body is I would say it is what do you call, no, you have to take care every cell of your body, because every cell has some work in our system. So take care of your body, drink lot of water. Every lesson teaching us some good things, that what you have to do. Now I told you the excretory system consists of 2 kidneys, 2 ureters, and a urinary bladder and urethra and urinary opening. Salts and urea is removed. I told you. The fish is excreted in the water directly. That excretes ammonia. This is the system. This has to be drawn in your notebook. This kidney and the system, human excretory system, should be drawn in your notebook. Then there are blood vessels there. They only bring the blood to the, you can see the 2 different colors. One is an artery and one is a vein. They bring the bloods to the capillaries in the kidney. Okay. Any doubt? Just you can ask me. This has to be drawn, and I will continue with the next part of it. Transportation the substance in plants. Here I just started. It's very easy. Already we have learnt this. We have learnt this. Here you have stomata. The transport thing, stomata, is a hole that helps intake of air and sending out excess air. This nutrients in plants, it's transported through xylem and phloem cells, and that reaches the whole body of the plant. Okay. Vascular tissue, this called the xylem is called a vascular. The vascular tissue for the transport of food to the various parts of the plant is phloem. Okay. Xylem and phloem, this is called a tissue. It's like a soft material. One carries the food and another one carries water. Suppose this is done along with the water. Water from the body, from down, it is from the soil, it is taken. One carries the water for the whole plant, another one carries the food for the plants. One is xylem that carries water, phloem carries the food. Now, a lot of water, if suppose a lot of water the plant will die. So excess water has to be sent out through stomata. Stomata is the opening in the underside of the leaf. Through that process is called transpiration. The transpiration generates the transpiration, because if there is excess water only, can go up to the tip of the plant. It pushes the water. If there is excess water only, then that will flow outside. Okay, once it's flow outside, down water try to go up, like that. It generates a pulling effect in the plant. Okay, stomata, you know about the stomata and you know the structure of stomata. With that, we are finishing the lesson. Any doubt, you can ask me. Thank you. Stay safe.